5.
Hi
You
learners,
are
so
supposed to
today we're going to go over the
find
exercise 38
the actual
and
subject part of the sentence
this
and then the verb part
exercise
of the sentence.
is
So,
on the
gives you an
verb
example. The Hollywood sign is a
to
famous
be,
American landmark.
and
And then
that
so
is a
they've
being verb. So
segmented
we all exist,
the
and
Hollywood
that's
sign
when we
as the
use
subject part of the
being
sentence
verbs. Like
and
another
is a
being verb
famous
would be
American
is,
landmark as
are,
the
will be,
predicate
was,
as the predicate or
were,
verb part of the
would
sentence. So
be,
number 1 is the well-known sign
verbs like
is
that. So I'm just going to go
the
through
subject
and
part of the
show you.
sentence.
We had a lot of errors
Okay,
on
and
this
then you'll
assignment, so I'm going to go
draw
over
a
and show
line
you exactly
separating
what
it from was first
the
built in
answers would be.
1923.
So
That's the verb part of the
um,
sentence or the
in
predicate part.
every in
Verb
every
and predicate
number, we're
are
going to use a form
interchangeable
of to be.
terms
And in
for
this one, it says if almost any organ other than the
the part of
brain,
the sentence that does
we'll put
something or
was.
is part
It
of a
could be
being, like
were or
is,
was.
am,
Was the candidate for a swap?
were,
We would probably
was,
give our consent.
verbs like that.
Number 2,
So number
if the
2 is
brain
originally it
were
spelled out the word
to hold
Hollywoodland.
whatever impulses from
So
our personalities,
it
few
is
people
the
would want to
subject
risk a transplant.
and
Many
draw
popular movies, number 3, many popular
a
movies
line,
have asked
and then
that
what did it
we,
do? It
what
spelled
is
out
the
the word Hollywoodland.
verb
Okay, number
to
3 is the
suspend?
Hollywood Chamber of
So
Commerce
we would use just
removed the word
suspend.
land from the sign in 1949. What is the
Many
subject?
popular
The
movies
Hollywood
have asked that we
Chamber of
suspend
Commerce
disbelief and imagine.
slash, what did they do? They removed the
Another
word
clue
land.
would be
Okay,
this one is
number 4,
the present form
the
of
sign's
imagine, so
caretaker,
this would have to be
Albert
the
Koth,
same form of
that's the
suspend.
subject, the
Okay,
caretaker,
suspend
Albert Koth.
disbelief and
And what did
imagine the
he do? He
consequences
destroyed
should
the
a
letter
personality
H by
actually
crashing his car into it. So there are
be
actually 2
transferred
parts
to
of the
another
verb.
body.
He
Number
destroyed the
4,
letter
in
H
real life,
and
however, the
he crashed his car
complexities of a
into it.
successful brain
So,
transplant requires that not
number
yet
5,
developed
excited
surgical
visitors still
technique
flock to Mount Lee to see this cultural
techniques be
icon.
used.
What is the
For
subject?
example, it
Excited
would be
visitors.
essential
And what do they
that
do?
during the actual
They
transplant,
still
each one
flock
of
to
the
Mount Lee
500
to see the
trillion nerve
cultural icon.
connections within the
So this is
brain
pretty easy.
continue
A subject is usually a
to
noun, a
function as
person,
though
place, or
the
thing, and
brain
then the verb is usually,
were
or a
lying
predicate is
undisturbed in the
usually
living body. So
an
just
action
remember, like
word,
I've said before, just
or it's
remember
a
if you
being
were reading this
word,
to someone,
like I just described, like is,
then
am,
decide
are,
which
was, were,
forms of that verb to be would be
words like
used.
that. So,
A lot of you put
okay,
be,
that's all
be,
that
be, be.
for
So if
that
we
exercise
read it like
29.5.
that,
Hope
if
this
almost
helps.
any organ
Thanks.
other than the brain be the candidate for a swap, we would probably give our consent. If the brain be to hold whatever impulses form our personalities, few people would want to risk a transplant. Many popular movies have asked that we suspend disbelief and imagine the actual one be transferred. That makes sense there. B makes sense there, but B doesn't make sense in every one of them. So just go over it and see how you would speak it to someone or how you would read it to someone and see if it would make sense. So that's all for that one.